After nearly 40 years, a mystery in Twinsburg has finally been solved. The remains of this man, Frankie Little Jr., have been identified.
And it's a member of the popular band the O'Jays, but now the search is on for his killer. January Keaton explains.
Little more than a skull in the snow and a vertebrae and some teeth in a garbage bag were found behind a Twinsburg business back in February of 1982. Stored in the medical examiner's office for 39 years, we now know those remains belong to Frankie Little Jr.
The skull just sitting in the snow. Once the police were there, they were able to find those, there were some additional garbage bags that were about 50 feet or so away from where the skull was found.
In the 1960s, Frankie played guitar and wrote songs for Cleveland R&B band the O'Jays, who gave us 70s-era Billboard-topping hits like Backstabbers, Love Train, and I Love Music. IDing Little took years, the painstaking result of gumshoe detective work and research from National Genealogical Center DNA Doe Project.
Able to get DNA from his teeth and a femur. The brother, who was the next of kin that so far we have, did say he has a son in the Cleveland area.
Little, born in 1943, was raised in Cleveland, served in the Army for 2 years with a deployment to Vietnam. He went on to join the O'Jays sometime in the 60s, but died before the group reached success in the early 70s.
We reached out to Walter Williams, and he was able to confirm that he was a guitarist and songwriter for the band.
But Little's musical contributions live on. The question now is, what happened to Frankie Little Jr.? Who killed him? And will we ever know all these decades later?
He was last known, I believe he resided in the area of like East 105th and Superior.
He was right here. Now, Frank had a daughter who passed away in 2012, but his brother told police that he also has a son, but his brother doesn't know the son's name. And not much is known about Frankie's death other than he likely died from a head wound. Now, his brother did allude to police that he might have been involved in some sort of criminal activity. So Twinsburg police, they're working this homicide like it's new. So if you have any information about the murder, I know it's 39 years old, but if you have any information or knowledge of the lifestyle of Frankie Little Jr. in the mid to late 1970s, you're asked to call Twinsburg police. Man, this is a mystery.
It is a fascinating mystery, definitely.
Yeah, with a little local Cleveland tie that made it that much more poignant to police.
So true, January. Thank you for that reporting.